last but not least, we've got Desperado El Dorado, a song for the outlaws about escaping and freedom.
Everything Johnny did, he did to live the life that he always wanted.
Now this dude made sacrifices that in turn made his life pretty miserable.
When Johnny went missing, no one knew who he was, no one could remember him, which made it all the easier for Missy just to carry on with her life. More easy for Missy to get away with his murder.
When Johnny left, he intended to find his own El Dorado, and he thought he was leaving behind everything because it wasn't good enough and it could never be good enough for him.
I guess Missy just got there first.
We came up with the song on just the way to rehearsals in the car, and I think we had it finished in about 10 minutes.
So a little bit of this song that you might not realise, it is a time signature change. So in between the second chorus and the bridge, we're going to a bar of 6/8, so really you can call us a prog band.
This song was written for me, basically, as per my affiliation with the world's most beautiful man, Johnny Depp, as in, he is in the Dior advert, Desperado. I don't ask for many things in this life, but a sponsorship would be really appreciated. Please.
Desperados haven't reached out yet, but there's still time. There's still time. There's still time.
This is the lyric analysis for Desperado El Dorado. Almost at the same time.
Not really.
No, we didn't really.
It was a bit of a fail, but it was okay.
Yeah, that was alright.
So the first verse, oh there she goes, mind and heart but no soul. Watch as she goes, everyone can see but they don't want to know, so they just watch her go. Desperado, desperado, desperado.
So Desperado is outlaw in Spanish?
Ewan's nodding his head, so yes.
Yeah. So the whole song's about trying to escape, and this is, I think, the first song where I realised you were making a concept EP when I heard this song. It feels a bit like a victory type song.
It's like the finale song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Both live and in the story.
Because we pretty much always end with Desperado.
Yeah.
It's basically like the form of escapism we were talking about earlier. It's like escaping sort of the life you're living and getting away from that.
So basically what we're trying to say is Desperados is not only Ewan's favourite drink. When you take off the S, it means a desperate or a reckless person or a criminal, an outlaw, which literally worked perfectly to describe Missy in our situation. I feel like the odds just worked in our favour. So for those who don't know, the chorus, because it's very tongue twisty, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes, little Desperado and El Dorado, live forever baby, enamorado. Little Desperado and El Dorado, I'm golden baby, what the hell do I know? Little Desperado and El Dorado, live forever baby, enamorado. Little Desperado and El Dorado, little Desperado and El Dorado, I'm golden baby, what the hell do I know?
Enamorado took me so long to learn.
I know, yeah. It's a hard word, isn't it? El Dorado is a mythical city that is believed to be filled with gold, and it's also one of the only words to rhyme with Desperado, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to use that as a way of interpretation. I view this place that Missy is travelling to as her specific happy place. You know, for Johnny it would have been a place where he succeeds in music. For Missy it's freedom. It's like being free from that town, being free from Johnny, just free.
This is in the second verse. Oh, there she goes, don't let them find you, gotta run Calypso. So Calypso means she who hides, so it's referencing the fact that she's murdered someone, she's on the run, and sort of don't let them find you and cover up your tracks. For me, when I think of the song, it's like getting away from real life. Mm-hmm. The whole EP's been a form of escapism for me, because it's just a chance to get away from all the stuff you're thinking about. And
because it's someone else's story. I feel like oftentimes when musicians write, you're writing based on your own.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, to everyone else, it probably doesn't mean that, but like we all have different interpretations, and it's made this sort of larger interpretation, which has sort of been more broad and everyone can relate to it. That's something that's really important about it. I love the word Calypso.
I do as well.
It's just fun to say.
It is.
So enamorado. Enamorado is Spanish for in love. Yep.
She loves herself.
You didn't bother to tell me that.
What did you think it was? Just a
Spanish
word.
Just a Spanish word,
just
really.
That's
all I ever thought of it.
No, yeah, well, like I said before, it just worked out. Like, it just rhymed.
Yeah.
It was so hard trying to find stuff that rhymed that would actually make a good chorus type thing. Yeah. And I feel like Enamorado just really worked. I was like, what the hell? It all
Yeah.
just fits in place. So
I think because as well the song's all about self-love, a bit like Viper Queen was. And I'm going to try and say a hard word, so don't laugh. But it's sort of emphasising her femininity, sort of excluding Johnny out the situation, which for a long time in life he was half of the picture, whereas now it's her and she can go and be free and be herself.
yeah, she's gonna live the rest of her life worrying about no man
Fine.
because she killed him.
As it should be.
She's saying like, I'm golden, I'm in the city of gold, I have everything I could want, what the hell do I know? I don't know anything about no murder. Why are you asking me that for?
Where are we at now? The bridge.
It kind of contrasts the day and the night, so it's kind of like saying like she might have done something bad through the day, but it's like being forgotten about, just kind of getting away with it. It's turned out all right for her, I think.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a bit about your high note there as well and why you chose to do that? Did that just come up in a session?
I don't know where that came from.
Were you just practicing and ended up hitting it? Because that's became quite a sort of a big part of the song.
I think people shit themselves when they know that that's about to come up.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy doing the high note. It's a very fun thing to kind of prep for. I get really nervous when I'm like prepping for it because I'm like, oh god. Oh yeah, when we're recording the acoustic sessions, one of the lads said I sounded like a kettle. If you want to hear it live, the note of death, then you have to come and watch our gigs.
And bring some spare underwear.
Yeah.
And bring
We'll be
some earplugs.
selling them at the merch stand.
Yeah.
Not
Pretty
bad.
velvet underwear.
Not a bad show, to be fair.
Just your face splattered on the arse cheek.
Splattered.
You and Ewan's face, like kissing each.
So I'm going, baby, what the hell do I know? It ends with that, and that's a really... Everyone knows that lyric when we played at gigs. I remember
I'm golden, baby. What the hell do I know? Yeah.
Well, I remember playing that at Independent, and everyone was singing along with that bit.
Yeah.
it's
That
like-
was really... That made me feel good.
It's like a big ending to the song. It's just... I don't know. I always enjoy that part.
Yeah, me too.
I always enjoy the end. That sounds horrible.
No, but I know what you mean. It's
Yeah.
the impactful part. It's the part where like the music cuts out and everyone just
Yeah.
belts it out. Yeah, and that's the whole point of the song. You want everyone to just belt it out the full way through. It's. I don't think this song is meant to be taken too serious.
It's sort of like a summer song.
Yeah, it's a summer song. You just want to belt it out. You just want to have fun with it.
But yeah, that was the vocal analysis.
Of Desperado.
El Dorado.
The whole vibe of the song and aesthetic is summer, so we had to get it out around August time.
Summer. People in their back gardens, sun lounges, drinking beer, having fun, relaxing, the whole shebang. Which is why in the music video we're actually in a cornfield just because it was a nice field and a nice sunny day. We're also in a bar, which is good for the beer as well.
We're out there with cowboy hats on, with sun loungers and all the equipment. Meanwhile, there's cars driving past every 2 minutes, wondering what the hell is going on here. Who the hell are they? A couple of them actually stopped and asked us what we were doing, and one guy actually followed us, so thank you very much to that kind man. It was all possible thanks to Tom's friend Matthew, so thank you very much, Matthew, for helping us out with the music video.
For the photos, you have us again in the bar and on the pool table, and then beside this phenomenal car, his reg plate basically says villain. People loved the front cover, the picture of us on the car, and I love it as well. I think it's a really cool picture.
Funny story about the car. We actually used it the day before for the video, and we obviously needed it for the photo shoot the next day. And Tom's dad had mistakenly drove it back the night before. We needed the keys, so the morning of, me and Tom drove down. We went there very early hours in the morning, mind you, so most of the street will have been asleep. Tom had picked it up the day before, so I thought he knew where he was going, and I thought he knew which house it was. Why would I question it? He's been here the day before, he knows what he's talking about. Tom knows what he's talking about, he knows what he's doing.
Of course I didn't know what I was doing.
We get there, we knock on the door, and there's no answer. We're like, right, what do? We start panicking because the car's right in front of us. It's sat on the driveway. It's looking at us, knocking on the door. We're very patient. Tom opens the letterbox. He's shouting, Darren! Through the letterbox. I'm banging on the front door like, Darren! I go down the side of the house. I open the back gate and I start banging on the back window. And meanwhile, Tom's shouting at the front. We've never been there before. We're in the middle of some street shouting Darren, right? A woman suddenly appears, next door neighbour woman. She appears from the upstairs window And she goes, "He is okay, what's wrong? Like, who are you shouting for? What's wrong?" And we go, "Oh, we're looking for Darren." And she points to the house opposite and says, "Darren lives over there." I was gobsmacked. The last stripped back session will be out tomorrow, which is Desperado El Dorado, of course, along with the deluxe EP.
Where you'll find all the original songs from the EP and the bar sessions we've been doing over these excruciatingly painful, hard-working 6 weeks.
We've been working on these ourselves. They're homemade, both the audio and the video, and we've put a lot of effort into them, so I hope you enjoy.
Keep streaming the EP. Of course, there's so much more to the story than we've even told in these interviews. You can have your own theories on it. I mean, the songs take you through the 7 stages of grief in themselves, so whatever emotion you want to feel, just stream the songs, feel every emotion you want to feel. If you stream Missing Man first, it's like an unsolved mystery. If you stream Desperado first, it's a how did we get here trope. You know what I mean? There's endless ways that you can stream the songs and make it your own. Just have fun with it.
Thanks so much for the love and support throughout the EP. We've really appreciated it.
Big thank you to George from House of Sound and Andy at Blast Studios who've helped us record all of this. Big thank you to Ashley for doing all the photo shoots, and to all the videographers and photographers who've shot our gigs and shot our music videos as well. We really do appreciate every single bit of help that we get. As was previously stated in this, if you don't stream the fucking songs that have been out for months, or the EP, or the deluxe EP, which comes out tomorrow, we will find you. You will pay. Buy a t-shirt.
We are Pretty Velvet, and this has been the story of Missy and Johnny. Thank you and good night.